Hey guys, it's DFree. Welcome back to another Dragon Ball Super discussion video. We're going to talk about episode 108, a little bit about that, and some of the prior stuff that has happened in the series. So if you haven't seen the episode, make sure you watch it, then come back to this. And when you come back, leave a like and subscribe if you're new. Shameless plug there. 600 likes is our goal as always for these types of videos. Let's talk about it. So anyways, episode 108 was interesting because it featured a moment in the episode when Frieza was fighting Gohan. It got to a point where it was like, okay, well, are they going to really go through with this when it came to Frost and Frieza double crossing, because they had set that up prior? Turns out while this is happening, the Universe 7 spectators, the Whis, the Beerus, Elder Kai, Rokushin, the other Kaioshin, etc., Krillin, they all piece this together because they're the de facto audience in this, and I meant that literally, not really just in terms of in the show, but I mean like they're you and I sitting there trying to feed us information, the viewer information. And so in the midst of that, they come to the conclusion that, hey, Frieza is trying to double cross our universe, and then of course that would mean he would be double crossing everybody and trying to eliminate everybody to wind up the last guy in the arena at the end of the Tournament of Power, which would then, I guess, make him the MVP, because they said he wants to be the one to make a wish on the Super Dragon Balls. Now, in order to do that, in order to be the one to make a wish on the Super Dragon Balls, you have to be your universe's MVP. So yeah, you have to be the MVP, most valuable player of the universe that wins the Tournament of Power. Now, I'm assuming that MVP is synonymous with being the last one in the arena, meaning that, you know, you're the last one in there basically when it ends. Now, I don't know how that would work out if, for example, a couple of people are there. Maybe they're keeping tabs on it like Shadow Raiko is with like eliminations in the show. For example, like if it ended right now and Universe 7 somehow won, Vegeta would be the MVP because I think he has the most eliminations for Universe 7. Maybe that's a factor. We don't know, but either way, Frieza's aim is to be able to make a wish on the Super Dragon Balls. Now, if you're familiar with the show, and you know you've been watching Dragon Ball Super up to a point, since Super Dragon Balls were introduced in the previous tournament arc, you would know that they are able to, at this point, make a wish that the other Dragon Balls cannot make, because the Dragon Balls are limited to the power of their creators. Now, I don't know how powerful those Dragon Balls are in particular, because they never really introduced Zarama or Zalama. They only brought up the Super Shenron. They brought up the Super Dragon Balls. They didn't bring up the creator of the Super Dragon Balls. And of course, the Dragon Balls' power is tied to their creator's power. So, of course, Frieza could wind up wanting to, as he said prior to the beginning of the Tournament of Power, as soon as he was resurrected, he wants to find a way to manipulate the gods in this Tournament of Power. So what could happen? This is all speculation, guys. What could happen? And the show basically pinpointed this, right? If Frieza were to have his way, he would be the one to sit there, okay, well, my universe is spared because, of course, we win. Of course, we know Frieza calls himself the tyrannical ruler, etc., etc. So we know that Frieza wants to be able to be the last man standing and be in complete control. Now, he cannot be, and it was retconned that he never really was in complete control of the universe upon Beerus's introduction into the series. Frieza was like this massively powerful entity in the universe, you know, all powerful, but like when Beerus is introduced, it's like, well, Beerus was kind of there in the shadows. Frieza knows about Beerus and all this stuff, so they kind of retcon that a little bit. But Frieza really despises Beerus. He despises Beerus's power. He despises his own ineptitude when it comes to Beerus. He despises Whis. In fact, I'm certain he despises Zeno, because I don't think that Frieza wants anybody to have dominion or power over him as a character. So what he would ultimately want to wish for on the Super Dragon Balls is the elimination of anybody with more power than him. So that's what the show said, pretty much. Summarizing, paraphrasing. Forgive me if I misremembered anything. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below as far as Frieza's ultimate wish or his big plan or whatever, you know, you want to call it. So have an awesome day. Like I said, like goal 600 likes. Consider subscribing for more content, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out, guys.